everybody, I'm super excited to do this video for you today because it is my first nail art collaboration here on YouTube with my friend Love4nails. So we thought of this heart collaboration, and what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys the nail art design and a toenail art design. So you're going to get two in one kind of a thing. What I'm going to do is I'll link her channel in the info bar so you guys can go click on there and subscribe. And for those of you who have never heard of her, please go and check her channel out. She has some of the most amazing nail art tutorials. She does makeup, crocheting. The woman does it all and she's amazing at it. So please go check her channel out. And now let me show you guys some of the pictures from the design that we worked on this collaboration. So come on, let's take a look. I think her nail art is super amazing and I urge you all to go and check her channel out. Now I want to show you guys the designs that I came up with, and I hope that you guys enjoy them, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will talk to you guys soon. Enjoy! So I'm going to show you guys how to do this first, and for this you're going to need a little makeup sponge and a white. The one I'm using is by Orly and it's called Softest White. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the sponge, just like so, and I'm going to create sort of like a C pattern on the nail. Just like that. Next I'm going to use my rhinestone wheel, and from here I'm going to use these teardrop rhinestones, and I'm going to be creating the little hearts, or rather the big hearts that you see here. Then I'm going to use some smaller ones to create a little bit of an outline right above the heart and below the heart. And lastly, I'm going to use one of these little rings that has a little bead in the center. And this one I got from bornprettystore.com. I will put the link where you guys can get this from. And it comes in different colors. It also comes in gold, like the little ring is in gold. This one that I have is in silver. Inside the little ring, I'm going to place a tiny round rhinestone. So once the ring and the little rhinestone inside it is placed, then you can top coat the whole entire nail, and you've got that. Now we're going to be working on our little bead stand, and I will show you that on this finger. Okay guys, so really quick, I'm gonna show you how to create the little decoration on my nail. And what you're going to need is some of this craft wire, and it's almost like fishing wire. You can pick this up at Walmart, any craft store. I don't have any information on it because the label is off, but it's really nice and sturdy. Then I'm going to be using some of these half beads, and these I got at my local nail art supply. If you don't have these, you can also use rhinestones or any other small bead that you guys think that is light enough to use on the tip of these. You're also going to need a good base coat, a scissor, and some nail glue. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut the wire into 4 different lengths, one being obviously the longest, so that they're not all the same length. Next I'm going to create the little beads on the tips here, and I've got different colors here. I have a yellow, a pink, a sort of white, and a blue. So taking one of these little strings and your base coat, I'm going to apply a little dab on the tip. So picking up one of the little beads, I'm going to apply a little bit of base coat to the bead and a little bit to the tip of this wire, and I'm just going to hold it there for about half a minute until it's dry and it sticks. Once it's dry, it's going to hold on pretty well. I'm going to take a little bit more base coat and I'm going to coat the back, and I'm going to pick up another little bead and place it on top and just fiddle around with it a little bit until the two halves meet together, and wait for about a minute for this to dry. Next I'm going to use one of these little beads that I'm just using from an old necklace that I had. It's just a little pink bead that has a hole right through the middle, and I'm going to take my nail glue, and now that the rest of these beads are dry, I'm going to lay this bead on the side like so. I'm going to put a little bit of nail glue in the center like that, lay it flat, and the idea is that you're going to insert all of these in the center of that bead. And make sure they're all facing in the same direction. And once they're all in here, you're going to wait for that glue to dry, and you're going to apply a little bit extra just to make sure all of these are nice and coated. So once the beads are dry and the base is dry, then you're left with your little decoration. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to apply this little bead on, and to make sure that it actually stays on, I will show you what I used. It's super easy. So the first step you're going to do on the nail is exactly the same thing that you did to the others with the sponging, with the white, pink, hot pink, yellow, and a little bit of blue, the glitter. All that is pretty much the same. What I'm going to do is apply this on my nail first. So I tried using glue, but it didn't work for me. So what I'm going to actually use is a little bit of builder gel, just any regular builder gel, or you can actually use acrylic if you have acrylic around, but I only work with gel and it works much better for me. So I'm just going to apply a little bit here on the base of this little bead, and what I'm gonna do is just kind of find the center here on the nail, and I'm going to press it down, and I'm going to cure it. So I'm gonna go to the lamp and cure this. I can't really show you guys that, but while I'm holding it down like so, I'm gonna go into the lamp for about a minute and cure this, and this will be solid. It will not budge, it will not fall off, so you don't have to worry about that. I just find it's a lot sturdier than glue. You can try glue, it just I don't know if my glue was too old or what, but it just didn't want to stick, so that's why I used the gel. So I'm gonna cure this on my nail and then we'll continue. So there we have it. It is completely cured. This is just not going to go anywhere. So our next step is to apply the rhinestones around it, and I will do that. And once you've top coated, this is what you guys have.